What can all your fans in Japan expect from this movie?
It's a big film, Last Action Hero, and they can expect a lot of action, a lot of special effects, gigantic explosions, things they've never seen before, magic, fantasy, and a lot of humor, a lot of laughs in there.
And did you have a lot of fun doing it?
Trust me.
Arnold, when you first read the script, what appealed to you the most about it?
It was the best script I've ever read. It was outstanding. It was really big. It was funny, and it was action-packed. It reminded me of the old James Bond movies. I wanted to do a film like that, and also the whole idea of doing a spoof on an action hero.
Oh, I love it. Great. Oh, as soon as he goes in, they'll let us walk on the carpet.
Now I live at the top of Home Depot. Where did you start the career? Oh, excuse me. When was your club work? Have you seen the movie yet?
More.
Looks like. You're getting better and better, and more and more beautiful. What are we looking forward to seeing you perform?
Austin! Austin!
How you doing? It's going to be something, isn't it? Now, talk to me about these writer kids. How do they ever get through to a man like you? I mean, you're a big-time Hollywood producer, and there are probably 100,000 people out there with screenplays in their desk. If only I could find a way to get somebody to look at it. How did they get through to you?
They thought that I had went to Wesleyan College. They didn't know if it was going to go to Joel Silver, Larry Gordon, Steve Roth, whoever it was. They thought I went to Wesleyan College. Simply.
Yeah?
Is that a funny bet?
But how did they get through to you?
Their agent called me up. He gave me the script. I responded to the material, and I went after it. I thought it was going to go out in a big bidding war where it's going to fetch $2 million.
Yeah.
I knew it. From my past experience, I thought, God, I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm really worried.
Yeah.
And it all came down to the fact that nobody believed they were going to get Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Right.
Except us. Canton, myself, Nathanson, Josephson. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a movie business.
Yeah. How did you get him?
I went to Arnold. I went to his agent, who's a good friend of mine, Lou Pitt, and I gave him the script on a Friday night, right after I'd read it, right after it had been sent out. Lou read the material, and he said to me, I think it's great. I'm going to pass it on to Arnold. Arnold took the script home that weekend, and there were very complicated negotiations going on between a couple of different studios. The numbers weren't big. And I got a call from Lou Monday morning, and he said, he's in.
But the key thing for those young kids, the writers, was the fact that they had an agent who could get to you, right?
Yeah. They had an agent. Chris Moore was their younger agent. Bill Block was their senior agent. And Bill Block finally convinced them. He said, go with the engine, go with Roth. And I got very, very fortunate. Because it's a wonderful piece of material, and got to be a big.
Ladies are getting involved more and more action.
Oh, that's fine. Stretch your eyes. We're gunsling and women. I'm actually from the West.
Really? Okay, partner. Let him have it. Good to see you. Oh, now we'd like to say hello to Kathleen Crosby. How are you, Kathy? How are you? Should we say hello to Chris Farley? I see Chris coming up. Oh, hey, Chris. Hey. I'm getting. Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman, they're coming up. Hey there. Thanks, man.
Danny! International TV!
Very evil, sure.
Keep an eye on Billy Crystal. I would like to get her to Ronnie?
I've got many years to go.
Oh, no. Who would you want to work with, though? Seriously.
A good story, a good plot, and one guy against lots of people.
One guy against lots of people?
Yes, that's the plot.
Would they be a strong female co-star?
Why not?
Yeah.
It depends on the story.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Whose daughter have you also played movies? Really? Well, that's pretty tough to top. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Bridget. Bridget Wilson's. Thank you. She's Arnold's daughter.
Please wait.
Arnold!
You see her?
Arnold!
There. Now everybody can look at the screen and listen to Arnold. Congratulations and welcome to the premiere of your movie. I know that you're so anxious.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you very much for all the thousands and thousands of fans that came out here. They've shown so much loyalty. My mother and my wife and I really appreciate your enthusiasm. And I want to wish all of you happy and great entertainment. And I hope you all see the movie. Just remember one thing. We are maybe big stars, but you are the ones that make us the big stars. So we want to thank you for that, okay? We want to thank all the fans for that. Thank you very much.
You're from Japan. Thank you, Arnold. Nice to meet you. Are you the one who's responsible for the strudel that he has been selling at the Planet Hollywood? Did you give him the recipe?
It's my first time there.
Your mother says that absolutely she's responsible for that.
That's for sure. We want to wish you, Marie, the very best. We know that you have an arrival expected shortly. And when?
He's the same guy that
When do you look forward to it? And we look forward to seeing you continue with the show. Yes,
Ahmed, I just want to say that Maria is not here only as my wife today, but she's one of the stars in the movie. She's a great scene.
of course, that's right. I forgot you won the cameo. We want to thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Good to... I'm a big fan of Arnold, and I hope one day I can do a sequel about the young action heroes.
Hi, I'm Sammy. Ethan. I know I've met you. I don't know how or...
I'm in Japan.
I didn't meet you that way. I met you...
Hi.
Everybody have a great time.
Right there in the gray suit, Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
They're not even... Mike? Mike? Mike! Kovar!
Got this whole idea.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and director John McTiernan present Columbia Pictures' new action-adventure fantasy, Last Action Hero.
It's a bomb!
He's okay. Minor wound. Both cops dead.
It's the story of Danny Madigan, Jack Slater's littlest, biggest fan, who with the power of a magic ticket...
It's a passport to another world.
gets blasted up onto the screen for the ultimate adventure with his favorite movie hero.
Holy cow! I'm in the movie!
Who the hell are you?
Don't shoot me! I'm Danny Madigan, I'm a kid.
All of a sudden I'm stuck with this kid, with this 12-year-old kid. And he becomes then part of my entire adventure.
You're gonna play chicken, aren't you? Just like Jack Slater.
You really believe that you're inside a movie, don't you?
Yes! The bad guys are in there. I've seen it on screen.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please? Have a nice day.
The important thing in Last Action Hero is to really show the two worlds.
Oh, Jack! Did you see that?
The Jack Slater character does not know that he's an actor. For him, because we're inside the movie, this is his life.
Because this is a movie!
You're very clever. And the only reason why I'm not roaring with laughter is because someone killed my favorite second cousin. That's a big
mistake. That is what you were gonna say, right? Gee, how would I know that?
No one likes a smart ass.
But Danny then tells him, you don't understand. You're an actor. And some schlemiel in Hollywood is writing your stuff.
Okay, okay, just make sure they're dead.
Give me a break, they're dead.
Just check, will you?
Look, dead.
They always look dead, like in Die Hard. The guy's hanging there by his leg, and at the end of the movie, he comes back.
But battling the bad guys on screen is only half the story.
Because of the nature of this film, characters that perhaps start out as being two-dimensional reveal all their other dimensions as the story goes on.
The ticket gets activated again, and all of a sudden, the villains start walking out of the screen.
That's my world! He's gone over to my world!
In this world, the bad guys can win.
The door must still be open, come on!
But if I go, how do I get back?
You can't go through life nitpicking every little thing. Now come on!
Okay, fine. It's great to go into the jungle and see the big monkey now, but the story starts when the big monkey goes to New York.
The hell with that.
We're in New York. All of a sudden, when they use the same methods of stunts.
Action, Arnold!
Ow! Of shooting.
Here's another explosion for your movie, kid. Not a word. Not one word.
All of a sudden, things don't work the same way because we're in the real world.
While this movie, in some sense, parodies action heroes, it also has a lot to say about the value of being a hero, because there aren't that many people that kids can look up to today. And whether it's Arnold himself in real life or the characters he therefore plays, they do have a big influence.
It always helps him to go see his action hero because it makes him feel like there he is, that's the guy who I want to be like when I grow up.
John McTiernan, a premier action director in his own right, couldn't wait to lampoon tired conventions of the genre.
There were a number of films in a row that behaved as if all you had to do is have a certain number of explosions, enough muzzle flashes, and you had a hit. Once you try to paint by the numbers, somebody's going to make fun of you.
And who better to make fun of the action genre than the king of action himself?
No, it isn't possible.
What's not possible? He's fantastic. This is his best performance ever.
Arnold!
It is obvious that when you do a movie that is called The Last Action Hero, that I'm not going to walk through the movie and not do any stunts.
Arnold, you can use this as documentation that you've done all of your own stunts forever.
I hate when it happens.
We have Last Action Hero and Jurassic Park all in one picture. And this is why this is going to be the big splash and smash.
It's a challenge, and he loves them. I think those are the days that he has more fun than anything else, than any other days.
I think that Last Action Hero is one of the best scripts that I've ever read. It had a lot of comedy in it. It was bigger than life. It had two worlds in it, the world of reality and the world of an action hero inside the movie.
This hero stuff has its limits.